Sports Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson.
Welcome to what should be a spirited contest here tonight between the Atlanta Thrashers and the Carolina Hurricanes. We've got a fast skating team here tonight that likes to score goals up against a tight defensive side.
Jim, sometimes when you play against teams that are a little bit more defensive-minded, you have to be more responsible. That's going to be the challenge tonight.
Now we're ready to drop the puck for the opening face-off. Face-off won by Holik. Hossa. It's dumped in by Holik. Commodore. Delayed call to Cole. He gets out-muscled. Kovalchuk will get the gate for high sticking.
Now, he's not thrilled with the penalty call, but he's only got himself to blame.
Carolina is about to go on the power play for the first time in this game.
Jim, they've got some good finishers in their lineup, but they like to keep it simple. Point shots with lots of traffic in front.
Puck grabbed by Kapanen. Into the slot to Stahl. Now passed over to Cole. He gives the puck away. Cleared by Coburn. Carolina got it. Quick up to Cole.
Time! Clear it, offside!
He turned the puck over. Here's František Kaberle. Here's Rod Brindamore, looking for his first shot on net. One-timer! He misses! Atlanta takes possession. It's cleared by Popovich. Vasicek behind the net. Stillman. Shot! That's blocked. Atlanta takes it. Carolina is 0 for 1 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. To Brett Hedican. Now it's passed to Williams.
Offside!
Passed over to Slater. Delayed penalty coming up. Williams gets called for high sticking.
The stick came up, and he's going off to the box.
Atlanta will try and take advantage of a penalty here.
Well, we haven't seen the power play yet tonight, but we know they're going to be a handful.
They've got great skill on that first unit. Kicked off. Sutton. He passes it to Kovalchuk. Fires it! Another save! Ward covers up for the whistle. The ref is signaling for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Hurricanes. From behind the net. Carolina in control now. He's getting called for hooking.
He'll be spending the next 2 minutes in the penalty box.
Carolina gets a bit of a break that time and maybe a chance for the momentum to swing their direction.
But until then, they'll face their opponents with 4 men on the ice.
Stewart to Slater. Turned over. Stahl beats out the icing call. Shoots the puck. Cranks one. Blocked. Ward freezes the puck. The shooter unleashed the backhand and the goalie stopped him point blank.
He slammed the door on him that time.
They're getting ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Hurricanes. From behind the net, Williams comes out of the box, putting his team on the power play.
Offside, clear it!
to Holik. Here's Justin Williams. Hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. To Joseph Vasicek. Right in. He scores! It's a late first period opening goal.
Wrist shots are so much more accurate, and he's a master. He just sits back and waits for the goalie to commit.
Carolina is now up by 1.
The first goal of the game, and it comes late in the period. Two powerful factors when it comes to gaining momentum.
Justin Williams assisted.
And that's icing.
Corey Stillman, and by number 63,
Mark Recchi's a few years removed from his 123-point season with the Flyers, but he's still a threat every time he steps on the ice.
Well, let's be honest, at 37, his best years are behind him, no question. But he's still an effective player.
Passed ahead to Whitney. Less than 2 minutes to go in the first period. Fires it right on! Adams scooped it up to Recchi. Missed the mark by a long shot. Carolina takes over. Quick up to Recchi. Shoots the puck from the right. Taken by Recchi. And time winds down as the first period comes to an end with the score 1-0. Atlanta won't be happy after allowing the go-ahead goal late in the first.
No, they won't. That was a momentary lapse, and it cost them. Let's see how they respond to open the second.
Holik won the draw. Here's Bobby Holik. Shoots! Ward hangs on for the whistle. Peter Laviolette had some minor league coaching success before he joined the NHL ranks.
Well, Jim Laviolette led the Providence Bruins to a Calder Cup, an accomplishment which earned him Coach of the Year honors.
To Joseph Vasicek. Ward can really handle the puck.
He gets out of his crease in a hurry and tracks down the dump-ins. Now that's such a huge asset because it forces the other team to try to carry it in.
Dumped in by Holik. Goes behind his net. Here's Rod Brindamore, who's still looking for his first shot on goal. To Hossa. Now it's passed to Haviland. Again to Haviland. Flanked it from the left. He goes wide. The ref indicates a delayed call. To Haviland. Here's Bobby Holik. Lots of shots, but no results so far.
The referee makes the call. It's hooking. And that means 2 minutes in the box.
You can see the coach isn't crazy about that call at all, so he's going to have a word with the official. About to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to the Thrashers. Taken by Carolina. Here's Ray Whitney. And Marian Hossa. Now rink wide to Holik. He gave the puck away. Delayed call. Adams will get the gate for high sticking.
Maybe it was an accident, maybe not. But you have to be responsible for your stick. So off he goes for high sticking.
Atlanta will set up their attack.
This is a terrific opportunity for them. Expect aggressive play and lots of it.
Hope the visiting goalie got a good night's sleep. He's going to need it. Shoots it! Picked up by Carolina. Atlanta gobbles it up. Metropolitan. Now it's passed to
He scores on the power play. There's a perfect example of making good use of power play time. He saw an opportunity to take advantage of the extra man, and he did it.
Atlanta ties it up with half a game left to play.
Now's the time to start pushing for the lead.
Atlanta goal scored on the power play by number 13, Vyacheslav Kozlov, assisted by number
Atlanta
12,
takes possession.
Bondra,
Metropolitan.
and by number 50,
He intercepted it. To Bundra. One-time shot. Carolina scoops it up. Atlanta takes possession. Kozlov. Now a pass up to Bondra. It's cleared out by Ladd. Carolina has it. Oh, he's nailed along the boards, and that hurt. And he passes the puck to Bondra. Adams sends this game back to 5-on-5 now that he's left the box. Shoots it from the left. He scores! Marian Hossa!
Marian Hossa's offensive skills can carry his team. He's always a threat to score, and he has incredible game-breaking ability.
Face-off won by Kapanen.
scored by number 18,
Fires it! Ward made the save. To Whitney. That's offside. Carolina isn't mounting much offensively here.
No, and it shows in their shot totals. Sometimes you need to gain the zone and just dump it in on goal. It's not pretty, but it beats the alternative.
Tverdovsky dumped the puck in. And he passes it ahead to Kapanen. Shoots the puck.
Wow, what a save. Let that in and this becomes a different game entirely. Holy cow, he got his bell rung on that one. That was a big hit.
We're ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Holy. Shoots the puck. Ward freezes the puck. Hossa has scored once already, and it was on his only shot on goal.
Well, you can't be disappointed with the result, but I'm sure his coaches would like to see him get more pucks on net.
The puck is about to be dropped. Another face-off win for the Thrashers. Fired it from the slot. Holy gets a hold of it. Marian Hossa. Another stop. To Caberlet. Now a quick pass up to Cole. Shot it! Sutton. Less than 2 minutes to go in the second period. He steals the puck. He passes the puck to Caberlet. Out comes Marian Hossa. The shots are 11-2 for Atlanta. The horn signals the end of the second. 2-1 the score as we head for the intermission. Carolina held the lead early in this game, but they've allowed 2 unanswered goals and now trail as we get set to start the third.
They really need to rebuild some confidence with an energy shift to open this period.
It's dumped in by Holik. Carolina is really getting outshot here in the third. Delayed penalty coming up. He gets called for hooking.
Now, I don't think he can really argue about that call.
Well, he can, but I don't think it'll do any good. He was caught red-handed. Carolina has converted once already, and they're getting another power play chance here.
Atlanta penalty to number 17, Kovalchuk. 2 minutes for obstruction hooking.
Ward out of his net to play the puck. Here's Eric Cole. What a gritty performance he's put on. To Coverland. Here's Rod Brindamore. He's had a good, hard-working, blue-collar game. Carolina takes possession to Rod Brindamore. Here's Eric Cole. His hands are dirty. He's had a good, hard-working game. Offside. I just don't see any urgency out there from either team.
Well, the shots tell the story in this one, Jim. Nobody's sustaining any kind of meaningful attack, and you have to shoot to score.
The faceoff goes to the Hurricanes. Stillman to Joseph Vasicek. This team can't stay onside. No goals yet for this guy, but he was instrumental in getting at least 1 point on the board.
Well, you do what you can. If you can't be the star, you can still help out your teammates.
Slater won the draw. Atlanta finds it. Cleared out by Sutton. Hedican to Williams. Gathering speed. Fired hard from the right. That's blocked by the defender. Atlanta takes control. Stillman. Now it's passed to Vasicek. Carolina couldn't strike with a man advantage. Now they're 1 for 3 in the game.
Come on, boys. Get it out.
The ref is signaling for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Thrashers. They're into the attacking zone. Here's Rod Brindamore. What a gritty performance he's put on. The Thrashers have possession and start out of their own zone. He scores! That's a big 2-goal advantage, middle of the third.
When he's coming down on the goalie, he can do so many things, all because of that wicked wrist.
A 2-goal lead is a good thing to have.
Especially in the third period. That's when you really want some distance between you and your opponent.
Dumped in by Adams.
Assisted by number 12, Peter Bondra.
To
And
Ruchin.
by number 5, Steve McCarthy.
The ref indicates a delayed call. Quick shot from the left. Lehtinen with a big save. Ruchin gets called for high sticking.
He came up with his stick and took his man down. Now in this game, that's going to get you a penalty every time.
Carolina has the 1 power play goal so far, and now they'll get another shot here.
Atlanta penalty to number 20, Steve Ruchin. 2 minutes.
Corralled by Carolina. That's offside. They're getting ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Hurricanes. Heavy shot. He misses. Here's Havlin. He clears it out of the zone. Hedican to Vasicek. Now it's passed to Wesley. Over to Vasicek. Into the slot. Kovalchuk. Shot from along the boards. Stillman. Now he moves it to center. He clears it. Grabbed by Carolina. Pass up to Williams. Stillman Stillman to Williams. Havlid cleared it out. Ward skates out of his goal to play the puck. Carolina fails to convert on that power play. They're now 1 for 4 on the night. Delayed call. Into the... He scores! Eric Cole!
Now there's a nice reward for a player who never gives up. Eric Cole plays hard every single shift, and for that reason alone, he's going to score goals in this league.
Carolina is making a late run as they pull within 1.
I wish players always showed this much heart. Their determination is really paying off.
Polique dumps it.
By number 17.
Down to the final 2 minutes of the third period. Ahead to Brindamore.
Mike Commodore.
Here come the Hurricanes. Desperate for the goal to tie this game. He's getting called for hooking.
It's good to play with an edge, but if you go too far, you'll get the penalty.
You can see that coach isn't too happy about the call. Carolina has enjoyed limited success on the power play in this one.
Well, Jim, they do have 1 goal on 4 chances. Now let's see if they can add another one to that total.
Less than a minute to go in this third period. To Eric Cole. One-timed it.
That save was a dagger in their heart, Jim. What a great opportunity it was to get the tying goal late here in the third.
To Eric Stahl. Now it's passed to Brindamore. And that's offside. Atlanta is one tough opponent. They've got solid players right down through their bench, and they play a smart game.
Well, you can't make mistakes against this team. They've got just too much talent.
Caberlet to Brindamore. Big hit. Stahl. Stillman. He picked it off. And play is whistled down for the offside. Hossa hasn't been firing the puck much, but he's managed to put one in.
Well, obviously he's got the scoring ability. He just needs to get more shots. Sometimes you've got to make your own opportunities.
Into the last 10 seconds of the third. Stillman. Now it's passed ahead to Wesley. It's all over. Carolina suffers yet another defeat and sees their losing streak continue. Tonight's 3 stars of the game are presented by Dodge. Check out the all-new 2007 Dodge Nitro. Grab life by the horns.
Atlanta, number 13, Vyacheslav Kozlov. Tonight's second star, Atlanta, number 12, Peter Bondra. And tonight's first star for Atlanta, number 50, Len Metropolitan.
From the Phillips Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. And for EA Sports, I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson. Have a great one.
Sunny Florida. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson.
Welcome to what should be a spirited contest here tonight between the Florida Panthers and the Tampa Bay Lightning. It's an all-Florida matchup.
Oh, that's right, Jim. And these two teams don't need to travel far when they're playing each other, so we should be in for a pretty entertaining game.
Nothing like a good rivalry between these neighboring cities. We're ready to drop the puck for the opening faceoff. Richards won the draw. The ref indicates a delayed call. Roberts will get the gate for holding.
And now he'll get to watch the next 2 minutes from the penalty box.
You can see the coach isn't crazy about that call at all, so he's going to have a word with the official. Tampa is about to go to work on its first power play of the game. Let's see if they can cash in.
You want to establish a good power play early, even if you don't score. Builds confidence and keeps momentum going.
Shoots from in front. He scores! Vincent Lecavalier!
In the past, Lecavalier has been compared to Mario Lemieux, and you can see why. This guy is instant offense. There are times when it seems like he creates offense out of nothing.
Florida is facing an early setback.
The pace of this game has to be a surprise for them. Need to make some quick adjustments.
Play by number 4, Vincent Lecavalier, assisted by number
Pass up to
19,
Bertuzzi.
Brad
Now he dumps the puck in.
by number 22, Dan Boyle.
Here's Todd Bertuzzi. He misses. Here's Jay Bouwmeester. To Todd. Oop, post! Here's Philippe Kuba. He passes it to Lecavalier. Now it's passed to Saint-Louis. One-timer! Here's Todd Bertuzzi. Here's Olli Jokinen, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. Picked off. It's cleared out of the zone by Kuba. Backhander! Went just wide of the net. Tampa Bay takes possession. Out they come. Over to Roberts. Now he scores! Todd Bertuzzi has knotted this up.
Todd Bertuzzi can beat you in so many ways. Up top, down low, in front of the net, you name it. There's no question that Big Bird is a goalie's worst nightmare.
The faceoff goes to Florida. Shot hard from the point. It's grabbed by Saric. To Ruslan Fedotenko. He turned the puck over. Jelena dumped the puck in. To Fedotenko. Quickly up into center ice. To Vinny Prospol. To Ranger. It's dumped in by Saric. That's offside. About to drop the puck. Face-off won by Stumple. Here come the Panthers as they move out of their own zone. Dumped in by Grattan. Here's Pratt. Here's Taylor, looking for his first shot on net. Delmore. Now it's passed to Horton. Passed over to Grattan. Fires it right on! Thunderous hit into the boards. Net save. To Nathan Horton.
Offside! Offside! Hey!
Here's Pratt. He passes it to Artukin. Quick shot! All made the save. Net save. He passes the puck to Stumple. Boyle scooped it up. He dumped it in. Auld freezes the puck. Auld wasn't getting beat that time.
He's definitely playing with some confidence.
They're getting ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Jokinen. Out he comes to center. Here's Todd Bert. Oh, there's a shot. He misses. Florida takes control. Oh, it's not even close. Corralled by Florida. Delayed penalty coming up. To Roberts. Quickly another shot. Fired the puck just wide of the net. Florida takes it. And another shot. Florida gets it. One-time shot. He's getting called for high sticking.
His intensity got him into trouble that time.
Florida is about to go on the power play for the first time in this game.
Jim, they've got some good finishers in their lineup, but they like to keep it simple. Point shots with lots of traffic in front.
The goaltender moves out of his net to play the puck. Less than 2 minutes to go in the first period. Offside, Florida. Denis did a good job to stop that slap shot.
That was a fast shot, but he was just a little bit faster.
The puck is about to be dropped. Face-off won by Newendijk. To Coley. Shoots the puck from the left. Puck jumped on by Allen. To Marty Gellin. And the horn signals the end of the first period. We head into the break with the score tied 1-1. Tampa is in a 1-1 tie as we get the second period underway. We're ready for the face-off. Shots are 5-3 for Florida. Passed over to Roberts. Now a quick pass up to Craig. To Roberts. Now passed over to Jokinen. Pass up to Jokinen. Now it's passed ahead to Bertuzzi. Cleared by Platt. Florida gets a hold of it. Passed ahead to Roberts. Florida is 0 for 1 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. Saleh tried to clear it, couldn't. To Craig. Now a quick pass up to Jokinen. Passed over to Roberts. Now a pass up to Prospol. Pass up to Taylor. He coughed the puck up. To Newendijk. Shoots! And he's stopped by Denis. To Taylor. Oh, he hit the post! Passed ahead to Kolnick. To Marty Gellin. He dumps the puck in. And he passes it ahead to Saint Louis. He steals the puck, gathering speed. They're into the attacking zone. To Gellin. One-timer! It goes wide. Passed over to Kuba. The Lightning have possession and start out of their own zone. Delayed call. He gets called for high sticking.
Now he's got 2 minutes to think about what he did.
Tampa has one power play goal already, and they'll get a second opportunity here. Face-off won by Richards. Picked up by Florida. Puck is cleared by Messe. Jumped on by Tampa. To Le Cavalier. Offside. Just the one assist so far, but sometimes that's all it takes to get the ball rolling.
Exactly. Points usually come in bunches. He'll be looking for more now.
Tampa Bay wins another draw. This team can't stay on side. The ref is signaling for the faceoff. Tampa Bay wins another draw. They're offside once again.
I love what this guy brings to the rink. He's a fierce competitor, and he's got loads of skill.
Yeah, you have to think it's only a matter of time before this kid's a star. Here's another offside call against the Lightning. The first and foremost job for a defenseman is to stop the opposition. This guy's one of the best at that.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of offensive flair, but he makes up for that in his own end. He gives 100% every shift.
Here's another offside call against the Lightning. About to drop the puck. Passed over to Carlson. There's a quick shot. Metze, he clears it out of the zone. Ranger, he passes the puck to Saric. Now passed over to Prospol. One-timed it. Puck taken by Prospol. Close. He intercepts the pass. Here come the Panthers. Shift after shift on the offensive. Pass up to Prospol. Now over to Fedotenko. That's offside. Nobody's really pressing the attack here.
No, neither team has done a particularly good job of getting pucks to the net. Someone's got to pick it up.
Face-off won by Richards. Here's Philippe Trouba. Tampa is now 1 for 2 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. Into the corner he goes. Quick shot, blocked. Boyle in control now. He passes it to Le Cavalier. Less than 2 minutes to go. He scores, and they're up by 1 before the second intermission.
Size, speed, reach, and skill. When Vincent Lecavalier is on his game, he's one of the best attacking players in the league. We all saw that as he helped lead his team to the Stanley Cup in 2004.
Tampa is in charge.
With the second period drawing to an end, you knew someone was going to make their move.
Heavy shot. That's blocked by the defender. Out comes Pratt.
Number 26, Martin Saint-Louis, and by number 22,
Panthers take possession. Passed over to Jelena. Shots are 7-6 for Florida. Denis the save. Delmore to Taylor. The horn signals the end of the second. 2-1 the score as we head for the intermission. Tampa is ahead 2-1, and we get started with the third period. They're getting ready for the faceoff. Richards won the draw. Puck taken by Richards. Backhand shot. He misses. Here's Ruslan Saleh. He passes the puck to Bertuzzi. And he just shoots the puck in. To Brad Richards. To Saint-Louis. Thunderous hit into the board. One-time shot. Behind the net. Quick up to Jokinen. Here's Ruslan Saleh. Here's Gary Roberts. His hands are dirty. He's had a good, hard-working game. To Olli Jokinen. Fires from the slot. Here's Todd Bertuzzi. Hit the man in front of the net. Jokinen grabs the puck. Florida beats out the icing call. Goes behind the net. To Bouwmeester. Jokinen shoots the puck over the glass. This guy gets down quickly and takes away the entire bottom of the net.
Jim, you have to lift the puck up to beat his butterfly style. If it's on the ice, he's going to get a pad on.
Face-off won by Nieuwendyk. Shoots the puck from the point. To Carlson. Now passed over to Fedotenko. Fires hard. Quick up to Jelena. He turned the puck over. To Saric. Now it's passed to Carlson. And it's touched for icing. Here's a player who's one of the best face-off men in the league. If you need a draw late in the game, there's nobody better than Joe Nieuwendyk.
Well, Jim, I can't help but think Joel Otto really helped him out back in Calgary. Otto was a great mentor for Joe, and probably one of the best face-off guys of all time.
Over to Coleman. Now it's passed to Pratt. Passed ahead to Artukin. Now quick up to Craig. He steals it. Here's Juraj Kolnick. He passes it to Allen, and he just dumps the puck in. Pass up to Artukin. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. He passes the puck to Weiss, and he brings it over the line. Now he passes the puck to Weiss. Shot the puck from deep in the slot. Ahead to Artukin. Now he brings it to center. He carries the puck to center. To Stephen Weiss. Right on! Blocked.
No one's on yet.
Taken by Weiss. To Ruslan Saleh. Bouwmeester. He passes it to Weiss. He intercepted it.
Go! Inside!
And he passes the puck to Richards. Here's Vincent Lecavalier, who has the go-ahead goal. One-timer! That's blocked and didn't get through. Here come the Panthers on the attack, looking to send this game to overtime. To Dan Boyle. Now passed over to Richards. Down to the final 2 minutes of this third period. Boyle dumps it.
1 minute left in the third.
To Jokinen. The ref indicates a delayed call. Over to Bertuzzi. Oh, he hit the post. Le Cavalier gets called for high sticking.
High sticking could mean serious injuries, and you bet the officials are going to come down hard on that play.
Florida will go on the power play once again. They weren't able to capitalize on their first power play. Let's see if they can do it here.
Jim, that was a crucial stop to preserve his team's lead.
To Roberts along the boards. Saleh. We're down to the final minute of the third. Over to Taylor. Pad save by Auld. Auld heads to the bench.
They're down by...
He scores! Beating the buzzer to tie the game.
This guy's a lethal combination of size, skill, and incredible strength. Bertuzzi has got all the tools, and he's really blossomed into a tremendous player.
An unbelievable comeback.
Tying it in the last seconds of the game. That's storybook hockey.
He has his pocket picked. Kuba jumps on it behind the net. Again to Boyle.
By number 10, Jerry Roberts.
Now it's passed to Richards. Shoots the puck. Van Ryn behind the net. Over to Nieuwendyk. Less than 10 seconds to go in the third. Shoots the puck.
Both teams are tied at the end of regulation, so it'll have to be decided in overtime.
The puck is about to be dropped. The faceoff goes to Tampa. A penalty has been called. He's getting called for high sticking.
A dangerous play, and from this angle, it looks even worse.
Hopefully that'll bring the temperature down a few degrees. Florida has to make good on their advantage.
This will be a great chance for a big goal.
Face-off won by Jokinen. Jumped on by Allen.
The
The shots are 13-9 for Florida. It's dumped in by Saric. From behind the net to Van Ryn. Now he takes it to center. Shoots the puck. Ranger takes possession of the puck. Auld skates out of his net to play the puck. To Ranger. He steals the pass. And he passes it rink wide to Jokinen. Now passed over to Roberts. Offside. We're ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to Tampa. Dumped in by Seabach. Seabach. Quick shot from the left. Here's Allen. He passes it to Roberts. And he's into the attacking zone. Cranks it just wide of the net. Florida couldn't strike with a man advantage. Now they're 1 for 3 in the game. Quick up to Le Cavalier. To Seabach. He's over the line and on the attack. Auld made the save. Seabach. Another shot. That's it. The Lightning won this game. Final score, 3-2.
I'd love to see him in a skills competition. I think he has one of the hardest shots in the league. Nice goal.
We'll wrap things up on the ice, then bring you the Dodge 3 Stars of the Game, brought to you by the all-new 2007 Dodge Nitro. Grab life by the horns.
Roberts. Tonight's second star for Florida, number 44, Todd Bertuzzi. And tonight's first star, Tampa Bay, number 4, Vincent LeCavalier.
From Sunrise, Florida, this is Jim Houston with Craig Simpson.
From all the team here at EA Sports, we'll see you next time.
Joe Louis Arena in Detroit, Michigan. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson.
And here we are for a classic showdown between the Detroit Red Wings and the Buffalo Sabres. Now this should be a fun one tonight, Craig. We've got a pair of real skilled teams going at it.
And Jim, the key for both teams will be to establish a hard forecheck. You have to get in on the defense and force them to hurry their play, or they'll hurt you.
All right, now let's get down to center ice for the opening faceoff. The faceoff goes to Buffalo. Detroit takes possession. Out they'll start, and it's over the blue line into the attacking zone. What a sensational move! He dinks! Passed ahead to Briere. Now it's passed to Afinogenov. There's a quick shot. Legacy freezes the puck. Mike Babcock, the coach of the Red Wings, started his NHL career with the Anaheim Ducks. We're ready for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Roy. To Tallender. Here's Maltby. To Lang. Fires it! Tallender. He brings it to center. Delayed penalty coming up. Up to Kotelny. Front of the net. He gets called for holding.
And that little play earns him a 2-minute minor.
Buffalo is about to go to work on its first power play of the game. Let's see if they can cash in.
You want to establish a good power play early, even if you don't score. It builds confidence and keeps momentum going.
To Vanek. He shoots! He scores! Thomas Vanek.
Oh, you love to see teams converting on those power play chances. Good players and good teams don't waste time when they're up a man.
The The faceoff goes to the Red Wings.
Power play by number 26, Thomas
Connolly.
assisted by number
Here's
40,
J.P. Dumont.
Daniel
Hasn't
Briere.
registered a shot on goal so far. He picks off the puck to Datsuk. Gostad. Quick shot. Here's Dmitry Kalinin. Buffalo will get a chance to move out. The ref indicates a delayed call. He's getting called for high sticking.
His team will have to get on without him for the next 2 minutes.
Buffalo has one power play goal already, and they'll get a second opportunity here. Williams won the draw. Here's Teppo Numminen.
2 minutes for high sticking.
Here's Danny Briere to Vanek.
Shoots the puck from the slot.
Along the boards. Pad save by Legacy. Littman takes control of the puck. He passes it to Afinogenov. To Danny Briere. Briere comes in offside. This guy needs to play aggressive to be effective.
Well, he doesn't flop down, so he has to play at the top of his crease. If he gets back on his heels, he gives away way too much net.
Cleared by Franzen. Picked up by Gostad. Turned over in the neutral zone. It's dumped in by Franzen. Here's J.P. Dumont, looking for his first shot on net. One-time shot.
You don't want to go down two this early. What a save.
Connolly. He steals the pass. Dumped in by Franzen. Now he passes it to Dumont. Buffalo is now 1 for 2 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. He steals the puck. From behind the net. Out they come to center, and it's passed to Dumont. Now over to Vanek. To Franzen. He intercepts the pass. Right in front. Up to Franzen. Now he brings it to center. Filppula shoots the puck. Miller reached out for the puck. Under 2 minutes to go in this first period. Here's Danny Briere, who's already got a shot on target.
Last minute of play.
He passes the puck to Lang. One-timer. Pass up to Briere. Numminen grabs the puck. And time winds down as the first period comes to an end with the score 1-0. Buffalo is ahead by a goal after tallying early in the opening frame.
And they'll want to build on that here in the second. Look for them to come out gunning.
Red Wings get another draw. They're into the attacking zone. And he carries the puck to center. Now he dumps the puck in. And ahead to Vanek. Wrist shot! Quick up to Datsuk. Now rink wide to Zetterberg. Passed over to Briere. Fired it from the left!
Jim, that was a critical stop to keep this game close.
Pass up to Zetterberg. Now he takes it into the neutral zone. He passes the puck to Briere. Now it's passed ahead to Vanek. To Holmstrom. Snaps the shot. Zetterberg grabbed it from behind the net. Passed ahead to Afinogenov. He steals the pass. Quick shot. He scores. Daniel Briere.
Daniel Briere is able to score goals because he can turn nothing into something. He's really effective with the puck and can beat opponents in so many ways.
The faceoff goes to the Red Wings.
Number 48, Daniel Briere.
Puck corralled by Callender to Drury. Now passed over to Roy. Legacy made the save. Yet another save. Samuelson gets called for hooking.
I think he's a little surprised at getting the 2-minute minor.
Buffalo has converted once already, and they're getting another power play chance here.
Detroit penalty.
To Vanek.
Number 37, Mikhail Samuelson. 2 minutes for hooking.
Numminen takes possession of the puck. Picked off. It's cleared by Draper. Buffalo takes it to Briere. Now it's passed to a Afinogenov. Here's Chris Draper. He cleared it down the ice. Grabbed by Draper. Woolley. Heavy shot on net. Here's Teppo Numminen to Danny Briere. And he takes it to center. Now he's moved it into the attacking zone. Kalinin finds it. He passes it to Dumont. Connolly, he picks off the puck. Filfura dumped the puck in. Buffalo couldn't strike with a man advantage. Now they're 1 for 3 in the game. Legacy makes the save. Legacy got the upper hand on that laser beam.
That was a big shot, but he makes the save.
About to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to the Red Wings. Out they'll start. And it's into the attacking zone. Now they move the puck into the neutral zone. He scores! 3-0.
Scoring on the backhand like that is a lost art in this league. It's nice to see a player with the skill to pull it off.
Red Wings get another draw. Here's Tallender to Kotelik. He intercepted it. Tallender clears it safely away. Drury wins the race and beats out the icing call. One-time shot to Maltby. Samuelson, he picked it off. He passes the puck to Roy. Now it's passed to Spacek. Shoots the puck. Samuelson. Less than 2 minutes to go in the second period. Shoots it from the slot. Pass up to Drury.
Last minute of
Into the slot.
in the second period.
To Nick Lidstrom. He scores! And they've still got a chance. Late in the second, they're down by 2.
One thing Henrik Zetterberg does so well is find open ice. And that's a gift that most great offensive players have. Of course, being able to score once you get there doesn't hurt either.
Briere won the draw. And there's the horn to end the second. 3-1's the score as we head to the break. And the score is 3-1 as the third period begins. They're getting ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Datsuk. Here's Lidman. He carries the puck to center. Over to Vanek. To Danny Briere. Shoots! Puck taken by Briere. He passes it to Holmstrom. Delayed call to Danny Briere. Holmstrom will get the gate for holding.
He'll be spending the next 2 minutes in the penalty box.
And you can see the coach here doesn't like that call, and he's having a word with the official. Buffalo has the one power play goal so far, and now they'll get another shot here. The faceoff goes to the Sabres. Here's Teppo Numminen. Here's Thomas Vanek, who's got this game off to a good start with the first goal. He's into the attacking zone. Pass up to Briere. Here's Max Afinoganov. His hands. Ooh, quick shot. Turned aside by Legacy. Here's Lidman to Afinoganov. Here's Thomas Vanek, who got off to a good start with the game's first goal. Briere goes offside and the play is stopped. The Sabres are showing they know how to put the puck in the net.
They're a fast, talented team that can score. If you try to trade chances with them, they'll beat you.
Face-off won by Connolly. Connolly, one-timer! He scores, and it's 4-1.
Now that's why this guy sees time on the power play. He's got great offensive skills and has the ability to finish his scoring chances.
Face-off won by Lang. Campbell.
Assisted by number 20,
And he shoots. Here's Nicholas Cronwall.
number 51, Brian Campbell.
Out comes Kirk Maltby. He steals it. And he passes the puck to Dumont. He scores, and they're running away with this one, middle of the third.
It's so fun to watch a guy like this in the offensive zone. Whether he's setting someone up or scoring a goal like this one, it always seems to be pretty.
Buffalo has to be pleased with the way they've played in this one.
Well, they should be. They played hard all night and put the boots to their opponent.
Tim Connolly, assisted by number 28, Paul Gaustad. And
To Datsuk.
by number 17.
He intercepted it to Chris Drury. The Sabres have possession and start out of their own zone. One-timer! Saved by Legacy. Here's Chris Drury. Here's Thomas Holmstrom. Goes behind his net. To Roy. Here's Thomas Holmstrom. He's had a good, hard-working, blue-collar game. Shoots from the slot. Here's Chris Drury. Schneider clears it safely out. It's dumped in by Tallender. He coughed the puck up. To Holmstrom. And it's dumped in. Here's Max Afinoganov. Quitting. Oh, there's a shot. Cronwall failed to clear the puck. Here come the Red Wings as they move out of their own zone. Here's Thomas Holmstrom. His hands are dirty. He's had a good, hard-working game. He passes it to Briere. Here's Maltby. He's had a good, hard-working, blue-collar game. To Finneganov. He scores! That's his second goal of the game.
Briere is so fast and so shifty that he drives people nuts. His quickness allows him to find the scoring areas and get a shot off before he's touched.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 48.
Heavy shot! And play is stopped as the puck lands on the net.
61, Maxim Afinogenov, and by number...
The ref is signaling for the faceoff. Connolly wins the draw. Buffalo picks it up. Down to the final 2 minutes of the third period. Puck jumped on by Williams. Less than a minute to go in this third period. To Dumont. One-time shot. Mowed down. Gostad. Connolly. It's scooped up by Woolley. Another shot. Miller the save. Cleary shoots it. Went just wide of the net. Taken by Detroit. To J.P. Dumont. Connolly. He moves it into the attacking zone. Oh, he hit the post. Play grinds to a halt as the puck is shot out of play. Buffalo is a team that really likes to use its speed to press the attack.
And they cross the blue line in full flight and really try to back your defense up. The key is to get on their forwards before they get going.
Puck corralled by Numanen to a Afinogenov. Less than 10 seconds to go in the third. Filped it up. Now it's passed to Kopecky. Filped it up. It's finished. Buffalo wins the game and finally snaps their losing streak. After we wrap up at ice level, tonight's 3 stars of the game will be presented by Dodge. Check out the all-new 2007 Dodge Nitro. Grab life by the horns.
Tonight's second star for Buffalo, number 26, and tonight's first star, Buffalo, number 48, Daniel Briere.
From the Joe Louis Arena in Detroit, Michigan, I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson. For EA Sports, goodbye.
See you next time. General Motors Place in Vancouver, British Columbia. I'm Jim Houston.
I'm Craig Simpson.
And here we are for a classic showdown between the Vancouver Canucks and the San Jose Sharks. This is an exciting matchup. We've got 2 great passing teams head-to-head.
They both love to play the freewheeling hockey and create offense off the rush.
That's great. We could be in for a high-scoring game. Now we're ready to drop the puck for the opening faceoff. Faceoff won by Henrik Sedin to Oland. The Sharks have possession and start out of their own zone. To Naslund. Now he's into the attacking zone. Along the boards. Shot it hard from the slot. He scores! An early first-period goal.
That puck was wired into the back of the net. He got all of that slap shot.
San Jose looks rattled by that quick goal. Is this a sign of things to come?
Could be. Seeing their defense slip up so fast has to come as a surprise.
Number 33, Henrik Sedin.
Passed ahead to Daniel Sedin. Bell dumped the puck in. To Bela. Now a pass up to Bernier. Right in front. Shoots the puck. To Morrison. Here comes Vancouver. They're pouring it on.
Point!
Here's Scott Hannon, looking for his first shot on net. He passes it to Bernier. Shoots the puck. Here's Gutch. To Bell. It goes wide. Vancouver got it. Back they come the other way. Hard shot. Just wide of the goal. Scooped up by San Jose. He gives it up and up to Vela. Shot the puck from along the boards. San Jose with it now. To Bernier. He picks off the puck to Marlowe. Now it's passed to McLaren. Shoots the puck from the right. Grabbed by Marlowe to Joe Thornton. He stopped it again.
That was huge to keep his team up by 1.
Delayed penalty coming up. Chichu will get the gate for high sticking.
There's no way he's going to get away with that. And that was a really easy call for the officials.
Vancouver is about to go on the power play for the first time in this game.
Jim, they've got some good finishers in their lineup, but they like to keep it simple. Point shots with lots of traffic in front.
Here's Niels Ekman. Shoots it hard! Here's Sammy Salo, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. Shoots the puck! That's blocked. Naslund takes possession of the puck. He passes the puck to Morrison. We've reached the midway mark of the penalty, and they haven't been able to generate a whole lot of anything with a man advantage.
Jim, it looks like they're trying to make the perfect play out there. All they need to do is keep firing the puck on goal.
Oh, there's a shot. Fired the puck just wide of the net. Mitchell to Smith, and he clears it out of the zone. Mitchell to Daniel Sedin, and he moves it to center. Poke loose. Mitchell comes in offside. Now you talk about great defensemen in this league, and this guy really makes it all happen at the back end.
Jim, he's like a catalyst out there, consistently feeding forwards with breakout passes. And hey, I say he wouldn't hesitate to jump up in the rush.
Over to Naslund. Quick shot from deep in the slot. Vancouver is 0 for 1 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. Kessler. Here's Jonathan Chichu, who's got 1 shot on net so far tonight. Under 2 minutes to go in this first period. Pass up to Nieminen. Now a quick pass up to Chichu. Shoots! Luongo made the save to Burrows. Now over to Cook. To Brown. To Chichu. And time winds down as the first period comes to an end with the score 1-0. Vancouver is ahead by a goal after tallying early in the opening frame.
And they'll want to build on that here in the second. Look for them to come out gunning.
The faceoff goes to San Jose. Here's Matthias Ohlund to Marcus Naslund. Fires it! Just wide of the goal. Naslund grabs the puck.
Glove save by Nabokov. And he had to be quick there to keep his team from falling behind by 2.
McLaren gets called for high sticking.
High sticking could mean serious injuries, and you bet the officials are going to come down hard on that play.
Vancouver will get a second chance on the power play here.
San Jose penalty to number 4.
Smith clears it out.
For high sticking.
Smith from behind the net. Corralled by San Jose. Smith cleared it. Here's Niels Ekman. Ehrhoff cranks one. That's blocked and didn't get through. The puck is shot out of play. The puck is about to be dropped. Face-off won by Brown. To Nieminen. Shoots the puck. Scooped up by Vancouver. Here's Daniel Sedin. He passes the puck to Morrison. Now it's passed to Bela. One-time shot. He scores, and it's 2-0.
This BC native is just starting to get the respect he deserves in this league. He's so underrated for such a fantastic two-way player.
Face-off won by Thornton. Bieksa. He passes it to Burrows.
Assisted by number 9.
To Joe Thornton.
And
Passed over to Chichu.
Daniel Sedin.
Now a pass up to Cook. Catch in front! Passed over to Marlowe. He steals it. Here come the Canucks quickly out of their own zone. One-timer! He scores! Alexander Burrows! It's still early, Greg. They have enough time?
I think so, but they'll have to really step up their game.
By number 14, Alexander Burrows, assisted by number 24, Matt Cook.
Hannon.
And by number 5,
He passes the puck to Gotch. Now it's passed to Bell. He moves it into the attacking zone. Henrik Sedin. The ref indicates a delayed call to Marcus Naslund. Kessler fires from the right. Henrik Sedin scoops it up. Gotch will get the gate for hooking.
Now, he's not thrilled with the penalty call, but he's only got himself to blame.
Oh, you can see that the coach doesn't like that call at all, and he's going to have a word with the official. Vancouver has converted once already, and they're getting another power play chance here. Smith won the draw.
To number 11, Marcel Goff, 2 minutes for hooking.
Oland takes possession of the puck. Kessler now passed over to Henrik Sedin. Davison clears it down the ice. Here's Sammy Salo. He passes the puck to Henrik Sedin. Kessler. Grabbed by San Jose. Luongo makes the save. He passes it to Morrison. To Bela. Davison cleared it out. Puck corralled by Mitchell. He passes the puck to Bela. Now it's passed to Morrison. Turned over. We're down to 2 minutes to go in this second period. Vancouver couldn't strike with a man advantage. Now they're 1 for 3 in the game. To Nieminen. Now he carries it to center. He passes it to Daniel Sedin. Now a pass up to Bela. He moves the puck into the neutral zone. And that wraps up the period. It's 3-0 after 40 minutes of play as we head into the break. San Jose is behind 3-0 as this third period begins. We're ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to the Canucks. Kessler. The shots are 9-8 for Vancouver. In behind. Here's Marcus Naslund. Vancouver takes control. One-timer! Pass up to Marlowe. Now he'll just move the puck into the neutral zone. He gave the puck away. Carl. Hard shot on net. Vancouver gets a hold of it. Kessler. Now it's passed to Naslund. On target from the left. Here's Henrik Sedin. Kessler, Nabokov with a big glove save. Picked up by Vancouver. Shoot. He scores! Marcus Naslund!
Marcus Naslund is one of the few players left in the league who still uses a wooden stick. As you can see right there, he uses it well.
Face-off won by Morrison to Mitchell. Delayed call. Passed ahead to Bernier. Now it's passed to Gotch.
Point.
Snaps the shot. Baez gets called for holding.
I think everybody saw that one.
San Jose will try and take advantage of a penalty here.
Well, we haven't seen the power play yet tonight, but we know they're going to be a handful.
They've got great skill on that first unit. A delayed penalty call against San Jose. He gets called for hooking.
His intensity got him into trouble that time.
Both sides are now playing with 4 players. That'll make some interesting matchups.
Playing 4-on-4, look for the defense to jump into play.
Delayed penalty coming up along the boards. Shoots the puck. He's getting called for high sticking.
He'll be spending the next 2 minutes in the penalty box.
Vancouver has to make good on their advantage.
This will be a great chance for a big goal.
Steered aside by Toskala. Here's Fahey.
2 minutes for high sticking.
Here's Willie Mitchell. The ref indicates a delayed call. Mitchell will get the gate for high sticking.
Now there's a trip to the penalty box. Look at how high he brought his stick.
Vancouver suddenly finds their numbers reduced to 3.
There's a lot of ice to cover when you're playing 3-on-3. Both teams will pick their spots.
Quick up to Smith. Shoots the puck from in front. Ehrhoff.
Behind.
Shoots it quickly. Luongo covers up for the whistle. A solid save by the netminder.
You need your goalie to steal a shot or two when you're shorthanded.
The ref is signaling for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Gosh. He passes the puck to Fahey. Now again to Hannon. Bieksa takes possession. He cleared the puck. Baez gives his team a 4-on-3 power play, and there's plenty of ice out there for them to work with. Toskala stepped up to keep the puck out of the net.
They need to hang in there and kill off this penalty.
They're getting ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Canucks. Out they come to center. And the puck is shot deep. Marlowe evens things up at 4 skaters apiece because his penalty is now history. Fired it! Missed the net! McLaren comes out of the box, putting his team on the power play. Toskala shuts the door! To Marlowe. He coughs up the puck. Mitchell has served his penalty, and that puts his team back at even strength. Pass up to Gotch. Shoots the puck! Luongo made the save. To Morrison. Carl Gotch. And out he comes. Now he moves the puck into the attacking zone. Delayed call. He gets called for hooking.
I can't see how that was worth a 2-minute penalty.
And you can see the coach is having a word with the official because he's not happy about that call. San Jose gets another 2-minute power play. Let's see if they can generate a few more chances this time. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the third.
1 minute left.
Puck cleared out by Salo. McLaren to Thornton. We're down to the final minute of the third. Oh, he hit the post. San Jose grabs it. To Marlowe. Now it's passed to Chichu. One-time shot. Salo. Jumped on by Thornton. To Hannon. Now passed over to Bernier. Shoots the puck from the point. Grabbed by San Jose. Quick up to Gotch. Now it's passed to Bernier. Hannon. He passes the puck to Bell. San Jose continues to struggle on the power play. They're now 0 for 3. That ends it. San Jose suffers yet another defeat and sees their losing streak continue. We'll wrap things up on the ice, then bring you the Dodge 3 stars of the game. Brought to you by the all-new 2007 Dodge Nitro. Grab life by the horns.
Tonight's second star, Vancouver number 20, Ryan Kessler. And tonight's first star for Vancouver number 19, Marcus Nesbitt.
From Vancouver, British Columbia, this is Jim Houston with Craig Simpson.
From all the team here at EA Sports, we'll see you next time.